Most people think online returns are complicated, full of forms, and slow refunds. That belief usually comes from not knowing the exact steps. Here's the truth no one tells you. Walmart online returns in 2026 are actually simple, but only if you follow the process correctly from the start. Quick promise. In the next few minutes, you'll learn exactly how to return an online order to Walmart step by step, how refunds work, what options you have, and the mistakes that can delay your money. Let's start with the basics. Walmart allows online returns for most items bought through its website or app. The process is designed to be flexible, but it depends on the item type and return method you choose. Now here's where it gets interesting. You don't always need to go to a store. Some items can be returned by mail, while others can be dropped off in store for faster processing. So step 1 is opening your Walmart account. You go to your order history, find the item you want to return, and select the return option. This is where everything starts. Step 2 is choosing your return reason. You'll see options like wrong item, damaged item, or no longer needed. Your selection helps determine how the return is processed, but it usually does not block your refund. But here's the problem most people face. They wait too long or cannot find their order details. Without accessing your order history, you cannot start the return process smoothly. Step 3 is selecting your return method. You usually get 2 choices: return in store or return by mail. In-store returns are faster because they are processed immediately. Mail returns require packaging and shipping the item back. Now here's a simple example. Imagine Jake orders headphones online. He realizes they don't fit well. He opens the Walmart app, selects the order, clicks return, chooses in-store drop-off, and takes the item to a nearby store. The refund starts processing quickly after inspection. Step 4 is packaging the item if required. Some returns need original packaging, especially electronics. Others can be returned without the box, as long as they are in acceptable condition. Step 5 is dropping off or shipping the item. If you choose in-store, you simply show your return QR code at customer service. If you choose mail, you attach the provided label and send it through the carrier. Now here is an important detail most people miss. Refund timing depends on your payment method. Credit cards are usually faster, while debit cards and digital wallets may take longer to process. Also remember that not all items qualify for returns. Certain electronics, personal items, or final sale products may have restrictions or shorter return windows. So to wrap it up, the Walmart online return process has 5 steps. Go to your account. Select the item, choose return reason, pick a return method, and complete the drop-off or shipping. If you remember one thing, it is this. Most return problems happen before the return even starts, usually because people skip the order details step. If this helped you understand it clearly, like the video, comment your questions, and subscribe for more simple breakdowns like this.